Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for I'm a Celeb Series 23 episode 17. I'll leave a link down below to episode 16, of course it's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So since Nella has left, Danielle is now in charge of the camp, and she was electing a new deputy, which we'll find out later. We saw Sam rolling over Tony's back and he was like pretending to shoot or something, like he was in a movie. Marvin and Sam were like making this new film synopsis, and then like Josie and then Tony joined in, and they were calling Tony like Teabag, his nickname. He was like, I am not being in the film if my nickname is Teabag. He'd rather have T-Bone. He said T-Bone from Louisiana. And then we had Patty, which was Josie's character name. Can't remember Marvin and Sam's name. For the next trial, it's called Fly on the Wall. Nigel was exempt from this one. And Marvin, well, they all stood up this time instead of just, Fred saying, I'll do it. But still, Fred said, I'll do it, It's just getting annoying, I think. Before, he was like, all right. Now, he's just getting a bit annoying. So basically, they had, 8 half stars on each side, and they were in a numbered order. And the numbers, so it was like a platform, and the numbers in different positions, and they had to like hold the wall and go over to it. So they had 8 minutes to get all their stars. If they dropped it, or like they fell in the water with it, they'd lose it. And they were dressed up as flies as well. So basically, they would have to move together to keep the balance. Then they would have to put both feet in the box, then get the star, then put it through the wall, put it together, and then in the bag. And then there was some, like number 2, which took like 3 goes. They had to like go over to the end, and they were just falling off so many times. I think they dropped a half, so that didn't count. But then Marvin could keep the other half, and then if they, get 5, it'll be 5.5. So yeah. They skipped number 3. They went straight to 4 because I think it was too far on the end. Fred dropped another half, and then towards the end, when they had like 20 seconds left, they skipped number 7 and then went for number 8. And then they both jumped off at the end. Luckily, their bag was secured. And then there was like a board to place all the half stars on, and then so they got 5 out of 8 stars, which meant they got 10 half stars, and they missed 6 half stars. So there was 16 half stars in total. Sam rocked Tony on the hammock when he said no, and he was nearly hitting the rocks. Josie and Danielle were making fun of Fred after, he wants perfection, and they were like, and all this. So yeah, Josie is now deputy. They can't do the same job, so Fred cannot be chef, because he's already been chef, and then etc. So chefs were now Sam and Nick. We had washing up, Tony and Marvin. For camp maintenance, we had Nigel and Fred. And then the water and the dunny is now one job, so Fred and Marvin are both doing that. Before it was like 5 different jobs, but now people are having to do more jobs because there's less people. Then Sam and Josie were doing this secret mission. They had margaritas there, but that wasn't the mission. It was to try and get them into the Jungle Arms. So they had to return to camp and say they failed the Deals on Wheels challenge, which they didn't actually have. They had to cover themselves in slime. They had to put feathers on themselves and wear these koala masks. For the next mission, they had to recruit Tony, and he had to say, I want to write a love song, about my wife, to speak to Marvin. And then he had to mention the word Teddy T in it, because that's what his wife calls him. And then he had to perform it in front of everyone. For dinner, there was Emu Rump. Fred said Sam was doing a really good job. He's calm. He has been on MasterChef, which I've not seen, but he has been on MasterChef, Sam. So he doesn't like Josie in the kitchen, but he likes Sam. But then all of a sudden, he was like, with the food, he was like, whoa, and all, and then he was like, calm down, and he nearly dropped the food. I was like, whoa, don't do that. Nigel was making fun of Sam, basically, literally everything is just like, oh, food, and oh, water. I'm like, mate, just, he's happy, like, that's good, and people make fun of you. So don't make fun of Sam. He's good. Then they got a letter about the secrets, the challenges that we're doing. And so they went to the Jungle Arms. There was pizza, crisps, Wotsits, beer and wine. And I think like Josie was putting the crisps on the pizza, which I've never seen. I've seen chips on pizza, but I've not seen anyone put crisps on pizza. Then there was karaoke. Fred was awful at singing, Josie said. He was doing Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. We had Rapper's Delight, Josie was doing. LOVE for Tony. Everybody in Love, Marvin was singing. I'm Too Sexy, Nigel did, and he was taking off his shirt as well. I was like, bloody hell. I mean, it's good telly, isn't it? But yeah, 500 miles as well was the, everyone was doing that. And it was between Fred and Danielle for leaving, and the next person for leaving was Fred. I don't know if that's just because of all the stuff that's been going on right now, or, they just want him out. I don't honestly know, but I think it's because of the arguing stuff. Yeah, he got champagne this time, and I think every one of the people that have left, so Frankie, Nella, and Fred, have all said that they want Sam to win, like, so far, I think, but I think Sam is definitely up there, and maybe Josie, Marvin and Tony will make it to the final four. I think that's my prediction so far. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.